Now, it is the time of the year to determine which are the top 10 web series this year in India. Hey everyone, this is Tita and today I'm back with another podcast on Brains Ki Baat. Today I'm going to discuss about the top 10 web series which has released in India, made in India and have gained a lot of popularity all over India and people have been speaking about it. It's the talk of the town, it's the talk of the country rather, and let's see which 10 web series are there. In number 10, we have BLF Season 2 or Better Life Foundation. Now, Better Life Foundation is a joint work of Sumukhi Suresh and Naveen Richard. Over here, it talks about an NGO which is run by Naveen Richard and Sumukhi works over there and her name is Sumukhi as well in the series. And they have been working about social welfare and everything. While doing social welfare, it's a type of a comic series because Naveen has different kinds of ideas which doesn't work out well, and he has some abstract ideas with his friends and stuff, and he doesn't have the work ethics. Whereas Sumukhi is a person who is very serious and wants to do very good for the NGO and get it a proper profit and grant and everything. But her partner rather is not that serious and they have a clash, and how they recover the clash, that's all about Better Life Foundation. So it ranks in 10, and recently there has been a lot of controversies about Better Life Foundation because of their actor Utsav Chakraborty, and so the series has been removed. But if you have watched it, I know what you will be thinking about it. If you haven't, well, that's hard luck. So yeah, Better Life Foundation ranks in 10. Number 9 is Flames. Flames is about the teenage love story. It's released in Timeliners. It's also in the TVF Play app. Flames is about college romance and those teenage crushes we have in our 20s and how we keep up with it, how there are certain emotional clashes and how we overcome everything and enjoy it when we are older. So it's all about that. So Flames is really widely accepted by people and people really like it. So yeah, if you haven't yet watched Flames, go in the TVF Play app and watch it, or it's in the Timeliners. So you can just go and watch it as well. It's free, so of course you can watch it. In number 8, we have Pagals. Pagals is a series by Girlyappa. You can find it in the Girlyappa YouTube channel, or you can find it in the TVF Play app. It's really nice. Pagal Season 2 rather. Season 1 has been done. There was Ranjini Chakraborty, there was Srishti Srivastava and Prajakta Kohli, who is better known as Mostly Sane. But in this series, in place of Prajakta Kohli, they have Akanksha Thakur. And it's a story of 3 girls who live in an apartment together and how they are crazy and how they make their life up and how they do a lot of crazy things, how they keep up with their life and how they enjoy in the end, and their bonding is super duper glued and tight. So it's all about that. So you can definitely watch Pagals as well. 7 is Apaharan. So Apaharan is actually a series which has released in Alt Balaji, so you can watch it on Alt Balaji. It's a story of a cop who has been involved into a very conspiracy theory where he has to kidnap a little girl in Uttarakhand and then how he fell into a conspiracy theory. It's all about that. It's really explicit, but of course it bears a real story of what is happening in our political scenario, what is happening in our country, what is wrong with our country. So I really like that for that cause because it has highlighted the reality of our lives, which to us is really unknown. So of course, yeah, that is it. In number 6, we have Ghoul. It has come on Netflix. You can just go and watch it on Netflix. So Ghoul is actually not a series, but it's not very different from movies, but it's not a series as well. It's a mixture because it just has only 3 episodes. So it's just a long movie with a little bit of sections and stuff. So Ghoul is about ancient Muslim Arabic literature where a person summons a ghoul in order to fight with the wrongdoings and stuff. So over here we have Radhika Apte Manav Kaul. Over here, Radhika Apte had to tackle a ghoul because she's in the army and everything, and how she combats thing and keeps up with everything, and on how she helps to destroy the ghoul or whether she becomes the ghoul or not. So it's all about that. What I really liked about the story is like they have been highlighting a lot about Arabic literature and what actually happened to the people, terrorists, and the Muslims, how badly Muslims are misunderstood. Like we have this idea that all Muslims are terrorists, and so we come out of this idea that all Muslims are not terrorists. Some Muslims are really good and they are trustworthy as well. And if all Muslims were terrorists, like if we quote Lily Singh, we wouldn't have stood a goddamn chance to, you know, like survive in the world. So of course, how Muslim are gravely misunderstood, and terrorists are really different people from Muslim because they are everything about terror and nothing is related with Muslims over there. So yeah, that's what Ghoul is all about. On number 5, we have Little Things 2. Little Things 1 was released in Dice Media, but Little Things 2 you can find it on Netflix. It's really nice. So it's a story of Dhruv and Kavya, a couple who have been with each other for many years, for 2-3 years, and how they make their very ordinary common relationship into an extraordinary relationship. We can say what un logo mein kya khas baat hai. So it is the thing which has highlighted in Little Things 2. So yeah, that's what you can see. And in this Little Things 2, you find that Dhruv and Kavya are having some problems, some communication gaps and everything. As we know that in a relationship, communication is the key. So they were having some communication gap, and Kavya is focused in a different way, Dhruv is focused in a different way, and they both having an emotional clash, a very ideological clash, and how they overcome it. That's all it's about. So you can just really find it. I really.
In number 4, we have Breathe, which came out in Amazon Prime Videos. If you haven't yet watched Breathe, just go to Amazon Prime Videos and watch it. It's really good. Breathe is an Indian drama that explores the lives of ordinary men faced with extraordinary circumstances. Kabir, who has been played by Saad, a brilliant but non-conventional officer of the crime branch, puts the pieces together of seemingly unconnected death that lead to an unlikely suspect, the affairable Danny, which is played by R. Madhavan. Kavir will not stop till he cracks the case and delivers justice. It's basically a psychological thrill drama which follows about the lives of ordinary men who face extraordinary circumstances. Danny faces some difficult choices between morality and slim possibility of saving his dying son's life. But Kabir over here, he is very unconventional and very rigid, and he won't stop to crack the case and just deliver the justice. So yeah, that's all it about.
So in number 3, we have Mirzapur. Mirzapur is about a city in Uttar Pradesh called Mirzapur, and how over there Kaleen Bhaiya, who is actually a don and all in all of Mirzapur, is controlling the city, and how Guddu Pandit and Bablu Pandit, who were just a normal, ordinary boys of ordinary family, whose father is a very respectable lawyer and is very honest, and they come into the business, like in quotes, in the business of Kaleen Bhaiya and of the homespun guns and carpet. So it's all about that. So you can so that's the story. It's a bit explicit because you will find a lot of slangs, a lot of sexual scenes and everything, but it's really full of entertainment, full of thrill, full of action, of course. And you will see what actually happens in the deep interiors, like as I mentioned about Apaharan. It's the same what actually happens in a in places like these, and how the common people are victims of this, and how we have so much of crime rates going up and stuff. So you can really find it over here. You can also find out how if there is an honest policeman in a town, they can't do anything because of the huge power the dons are having and stuff. So yeah, that's it. In number 2, we have Ye Meri Family. Now, Ye Meri Family is being streaming on TVF Play app and website. It's not on the channel, but it's in the TVF Play app and website. So it is all about 90s. So we have known about summer of 69, but over here we have been seeing that it's the summer of 98 and what happens in 1998. You can see all those nostalgias. If you are a 90s kid, you will find those 90s nostalgias and everything, and it's really good, like those 90s style, 90s looks, everything, and those slam books and cute stuff and everything. So it's about a family, how the little boy Harshu, who survives his summer vacation in this time, and how he deals with all his problems, like he during his birthday, and when he gets caught with a porn magazine or something like that, and all those stuff. So you will definitely like it because it's basic household story but based in 90s. So you're going to get drenched in all that nostalgia. So you're really going to like that. So yeah, that was Ye Meri Family. This is what I really liked about it. In number 1, we have Sacred Games. Sacred Games is a series by Vikramaditya Motwane and Anurag Kashyap. It's actually based on the story of Vikram Chandra. Stars are Nawazuddin Siddiqui, Saif Ali Khan, Radhika Apte. So this is we can say the only good thing happened in 2018, because in 2018 there was no Game of Thrones, no Stranger Things, and over here Sacred Games took all the majority because they filled the gap between everything. So yeah, we liked it a lot. Sacred Games is a story of Ganesh Gaitonde and how from a very small town priest's son he becomes all in all a don of Mumbai, of Sarva Shaktiman Eklauta Bhagwan, how he becomes that as per Nawaz. So it's really something very intriguing, and I really liked watching it. Everybody liked watching it. It's really the talk of the town. It's still, there are memes and everything. And Nawazuddin Siddiqui was absolutely outstanding. Saif Ali Khan was too absolutely outstanding over here. And we are eagerly waiting for season 2. But there has been a lot of controversies regarding Sacred Games, where it hurt some political party sentiments and stuff. But keeping all those aside, it was really an entertaining series, and it definitely comes in rank number 1. So yeah, these are the top 10 things which we watched in the Indian web series, and Indian web series have been developing day by day, and it has been reaching heights. And I won't say that it's giving a good competition to the Western series, but it's doing really well. So yeah, that's it. If you like this video, give it a big fat thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Let us know in the comment section below which is the top 10 according to you, if I have missed any of it. So of course, let me know without any problem and stuff. And we have done reviews on Sacred Games, Mirzapur, Little Things 2, Better Life Foundation, Pagals, Ghoul, a lot of things. Ye Meri Family, the links and description below. Go and check it out. They are kick-ass. You are going to like it, of course. And also, we are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Telegram, everywhere. The link